What's up YouTube, it's your boy Fozal Tips and I'm back again with another video. I make the last videos, I asked you guys what do you guys want from me. Do you guys want me to put out more videos like this? I need you guys to communicate with me. This video is about just basic trading lesson as a beginner. I know most of you guys landing on this page today are definitely new trader. I know a lot of you, maybe you're excited to start trading, you just jump into trading and you're excited to start but you don't know how to go about it, right? My goal for you guys today is at the end of this video, I want you guys to be able to know what trading is, know the different type of trading, know the different type of market, the tools to use in the market, the trading strategy to use as a beginner. Almost every trader began like that, so the only difference is you stay on the course and you stay learning. Let me give you a simple explanation of what I define trading as: an act of buying and selling of financial instrument like stock, cryptocurrency, currencies like your currency, commodities and indices, with the ultimate goal of making money. As a trader, you do not spend a lot of time in a trade, unlike investors who hold these positions for years. Okay, like I've done that, I've hold position for years, I've invested and I've traded, I've done both. But you as a trader, you want to make sure that you're in a trade for seconds to like weeks maximum, right? I mean, sometimes position trading take you up to few months, but that's about it. Let's talk about different type of markets. We have the stock market, which actually represents shares of company. Whenever you're trading in the stock market, means that you're buying and selling that company with a small fraction. Let's say you want to buy something like Tesla, which is a multi-billion-dollar company. You want to buy a share. Maybe you know some information that the price is going to go up, maybe coming from your chart or some fundamental news, which we'll talk about that later in the video. You want to buy that at a lower price, hoping that maybe something happened, the price go up and you sell it at a little bit expensive price, right? Or something like Nvidia, Alphabet, Microsoft, those big company, maybe the company that you like that are in the stock market. Yes, that's just one. You also have the crypto market, which we'll be focusing on, which I do trade, which that is my main priority, which is made up of digital asset like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB chain, XRP, Dogecoin, all of those stuff, Solana, it's a lot of them, unlike stock market that also has different types. Okay, so and then we have indices. Indices are just groups of stocks, groups of companies that have been combine and become another tradable asset, right? So let's say you don't know what to buy, you don't know you trade stock, you don't know a single stock to buy. Maybe you just want to, you don't really have a lot of knowledge, you don't want to do a lot of research, you go with trade indices. Like maybe you just put your money on something like S&P 500. That's like commonly, I don't trade that, but I usually analyze some time because that is a group of company together. So whenever one company, multiple companies are growing, you actually buy them all in one asset. All right, so yes, we have that, which also consists of the Nasdaq 100 or the Dow Jones. It's a lot of them. So again, we have forex trading, which I'm pretty sure most of you have heard. Most of you have definitely known just about forex trading, but it's more than forex trading. All right, the reason why I talked about this almost towards the last is because it's a lot to trade than just trading forex. Initially I learned trading through forex, like the technical analysis, which will explain that to you guys later, because I know most of you are hearing some terms and you're new to it, right? Forex is actually the act of trading currency, like your currency, like the US dollar and Great Britain pound, like the euros. It's just the act of trading those currency. Let's say you think that something is happening, you look at the economy of the United States and the economy of Canada, you think that the economy of Canada is going to grow, or the currency is going to grow higher, it's going to be more valuable in the near future, and when it actually go up, you make money, right? Or you sell it if you think that the US dollar is going to fall against your currency. right? What is the exchange rate in your currency? You think that the US dollar is going to fall, maybe due to some certain stuff, certain news or certain technical analysis that you've seen. You sell that US dollar, right, hoping that it drops and you make money, because remember, the goal is to make money at the end, but make sure you know why you're making this money. To be honest with you guys, I haven't really looked about this particular market, but these are some also market like corporate bonds, which I really don't know about that. We have the ETFs. There are these giant companies that has actually made a lot of money buying a lot of different assets combined together, just like the stock market, but this one is just a little bit unlike BlackRock, Fidelity. Maybe you don't want to buy a Bitcoin, you want to buy just iShares, right? And you know, they have bought Bitcoin, but your money is more safe with them. Unlike the exchange, unlike you trade your Bitcoin, the exchange on ETFs, you're actually buying a company with a lot of collaterals and knowing that if one day Bitcoin disappear, these ETFs are going to give you your money. And we also have different markets like commodity. These are like real physical products that are actually being represented here, like gold, silver, oil, right? So say the price of gold is going up in real life, you're actually buying it here, all right? So let's say gold has been going up like forever, because you know every day gold is valuable. So the more you know that the price of gold is going up, most of the time some of these commodity reflect on real life inflation and stuff, right? Like most of the time when inflation is high, people take their money, buy gold, because you know what, rates might be cut, your US dollar, your physical cash might be useless, so you want to buy real life commodities, right? And the price actually go up in real time. And yes, a lot of people just make money just trading stuff like this, because most of these assets are like I would say easier, because it's actually easy to be on their trends, because like we say, there are physical product where you can actually see it and know the cost value in the market. Let's discuss about some keyword that you need to learn. Like we say, we have a buy/long, which means you're buying a product or an asset knowing that the price is going to go up, right? Sell or short, it means that you're selling an asset knowing that the price is going to go down, which you can see a real life example right here. We sold this asset right here knowing that the price was going to go down, and the price went down and we made some money. Let's talk about volatility. Volatility is just the act of, you know, of this price moving up and down, like you're seeing right here. Just this, within this time frame right here, the price has come up here and come down here. We call that volatility. These are just some basic terms you should know. Let's also talk about volume. It's just like how much price move. Let's actually bring some indicator and type volume and add it on this chart, and you can see that yes, that's volume. Okay, so this is just how much price move. As you can see, like whenever it's red, it means that the sellers in the market are more than the buyers, right? And then we also have something like the stop loss. Stop loss is a limit that auto sell your trade to prevent you from incurring even much more loss. We also have a take profit, which is also a limit that says a trade or that says your order to secure profit. Let's talk about types of trading style. Okay, in trading we have different type of trading style. Whether you're just scalping means you're spending just few minutes in a trade. It means that you're not in a trade for so long, you're only in a trade for seconds to minute. Like right here, if you were scalping right here, you would have sold up here to sell down here. You're scalping, you're constantly looking at a chart trying to make money. These are like quick move with high frequency with just small profit. Most of the time people refer to those type of trade as gamblers. Also have a day trading, which refers to you maybe using a little bit bigger picture. Say this day started here, or this was the low of the day, right? You bought in this asset right here knowing that okay, you're trying that maybe at the end of the day this asset should be up here, right? So that you can make a little bit money from buying down here to selling up here. They're only different, you don't let the trade sleep overnight. We have swing trades which could last for days to weeks based on the short-term trend. Like for instance, if you think this trend is reversing from right here, you think you want to, maybe you think that in the next couple days it's going to come up here, right? And you buy this right here, you want to wait for a couple days to see if this can come here, right? If you come up here, you make money. If you come down here first, you definitely lose money. Most of the time, you use a little bit bigger picture like this. Like you see, the trend here is downtrend, but okay, you want to do a counter trade, like buying stuff down here. Hopefully, like maybe it come here to do another high, a lower high, and then you sell down, right? One day to like maybe a week, or maybe 2 weeks, right? And then you also have position trading, which this is actually the big one. It's more often like almost like investment, but these are like low pressure trades, I call them, because this is how you identify them. You actually use bigger picture. Let's look at something like Bitcoin. Use a bigger picture. Maybe you position yourself down here, right? You were targeting all this move. Now that you have all this move, this took months, all right? Because this is weekly structure. This took months for this price to move from here to here. It probably took years, yes, because this was 2022. So actually, that's very long-term trading. Mostly people almost see it as investing. As a newbie, a trend is your friend until it's over, right? This is a pure example. Say, let's put a trend line down here and say we have this trend from here, right? And is when we say the trend is your friend until it's over, right? It means that every time, once you've seen like the trend broke change structure here, so every time you see it pull back like this, you want to bid, hoping that it goes up, right? So that you can make money. You see, every time we have move like this, move like this, move like this, move like this, you want to bid it until it change, right? So like this, all this, you want to bid it until it's changed. So trend is your friend until it is over. And we also have support and resistance. Support is a key level where price stop falling. And right here, where can we identify support? This is your support, right? You want to call this your support right here. This is your support, $98,000 for Bitcoin. So this is the level where price stop falling and goes to the upside, right? And we also have resistance trading. This is a level where price stop rising. Okay, those are like resistance trading. So you trade those or combine with other tools. These are just basic for you as a beginner, because the more you get into it, the more detail you will get, and you will get a little bit of knowledge about it. Breakout trading happen when a price break a key level and continue to move to the same direction and stay above it. Like you can see right here, the price came up here, finally rejected on the resistance, came down here and push and break above that level. And you can see that once it traded above this level, it continued to go to the upside. All right, so that is breakout trading. You also have moving average trading, which is like this. Moving averages are just this line that represent the closure of price in a certain amount of day. So you use something like this, like moving averages, to determine where price will bounce next, to determine your position. This is also one thing that you should know. The risks involved in trading, you know, in trading, it's not going to go on your side always. Like for instance, right, say okay, we wanted to trade Ethereum, right? Like we wanted to buy here, thinking that you buy here and put your stop loss down here, and the price continue to go up, right? And the price goes against you, the price goes to opposite direction, you are going to lose money. And coming towards to that, let's talk about your emotions, because these are also something that you need to be aware of, because you know, when price go against you, it's not always best reaction. You always react in a different way, and most of the time people don't know what to do or how to react when price market go against them. So you need to be able to handle those stuff yourself. Those are actually key and the most important part of trading to me, because all this that you're saying, you might think that is hard, but once you've learned about it, you'll see that this is not hard. The most important part is of you dealing with your emotion and stuff like that. Also have greed and fear. Sometimes like right here, because of maybe fear, you think that the price is here, it looked like it's about to keep going down or continue going down, and you're scared to enter this price here and stop below there, right? And guess what happened? Price instead move the way that you think that it was going to move, and you end up not making money because you were scared, or you enter this trade here to take position here and the price finally came here, you're in profit. There is so much greed in you, like if you like, why will you take profit here when price could come all the way down here? So all those stuff, you have to control those stuff, you have to discipline yourself and make sure that you're on the right track. You also have something like over trading. Like you don't need to over trade. You might have one trade here like we did, actually smash a lot of good trades. Actually, I'm currently in a trade and it's a little bit slightly in a loss. I'm not too worried about that right now, but yes, these are something we call over trading. You don't want to over trade, you don't want to expose yourself in over trading. You traded from here to here and price came, you traded from here to here, now the price is here, you can rest. The price is not too volatile, it's not moving the way you want it to move, so you shouldn't be worrying about trading a lot. You should just be worrying about just focusing on securing that money that you've kept, and over trading is not good. Okay, leverage risks. Know fully well that most of us come into trading knowing that we're about to make a lot of money with just small money, right? So the market offer something we call leverage, which is they borrow you money. You come into the market and the market give you option to trade with leverage. Say you have $1,000, they'll multiply that $1,000 times 20 becomes $20,000. So if you buy this asset right now, if you go up, instead of you to make profit for $1,000, you make profit for $20,000. And mind you, if you make, instead of you to make loss for $1,000, you're now going to make loss of $20,000, which can easily take you out of the market. Okay, so you should be aware of that. Now let's talk about the tools. I know most of you might be wondering, like, you are hearing all this stuff, but where or how can you go about it? What tools do you need? What do you need? How do you go about it? Okay, here's the important part. This is actually an exchange that I'm showing right in front of you. It's called Wix. It's an exchange where you trade this asset. This is just one of the exchange that you can use. There's so many exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and different stuff. Also exchanges for forex like MetaTrader, MT4, MT5. So whatever Robinhood, whatever market you're trading, we have different brokerages and exchanges that you use, right? We have something like this, TradingView is a website. You just need to search tradingview.com, which helps you analyze trades before even entering that trade. Let's say you are able to put all these, you see my chart is dirty, right? I've been using this, put this like a couple months ago. You're able to line up all this work on a chart because of TradingView, right? You're able to play with all this stuff. You're able to use all these tools. Like you want to put a text on your chart, just write something and you will see that. You want to know where exactly where your target is, where your take profit is. You want to put this right here. You want to pull this and put that, right? That is what will give you that, and this is where your stop is. Your take profit is all the way to the upside. All right, so you're able to draw all this dirty work, all this trend line that we just show you guys on TradingView or any other exchange that offer you the website to analyze on. You also need something like news for like updates to know what is going on in different markets. Like if you click here, I don't know why this is not showing, but it should be able, this actually report all the news most of the time. A news actually helps you make some profitable trades. Final tips, I want you guys to have a trading journal. Like if you look at this, all this note, every time I trade, I wrote down those positions that I take, but I haven't done that in a long time. But mostly for beginners, you need this so that you can track your winning trade, you can track your records, so that you can be able to know if you're losing or you're making money. Alright, and most of the time people will tell you use demo account, don't trade with your real money, but this is my tip for you. I'll advise you, even if it's just $1 or small as it is, I advise people that are in my community, in my inner circle, always start with your own money, all right, so that you will get used to it. If you lose it, it's your money. You learn a lesson out of it. That's the real lesson that you pay when you learn, because most of the time when you don't trade with your own money, you trade with a demo, you just get used to losing money and don't care because it's not your money, right? This is just a tip I'm giving you guys. I normally give this to people that are subscribed for a one-on-one with me or that are in my community, but I'm giving you these guys for free. So let me know what you think about this video. This was just a way of me doing something for you guys. If you love this video, I want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the post notification so that you'll be the first to watch more videos like this, because I'm coming back to do a little bit like this. If I see some encouraging engagement, I'll do a little bit of more of this. So stay tuned, stay loving your boy, stay subscribing to the channel, share this to friends and family that need to see this. And also guys, if you want to check out my stuff, check ForzalTips.com. actually the website is still coming, or join our amazing Telegram community where I post updates every other day, and you can actually post some trade setups there, profitable trade, loss trades. I post all those there, and it's just now for free. But I also offer a course where you can join and know the strategy I use in trading, the strategy that I use in making profit, and how I use in managing my account size and all the stuff, right? So you should be able to DM me ForzalTips@gmail.com, and we should be able to have a great conversation, because the website is not yet here, but mind you, is coming soon. So show your boys some love, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.